Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Fran of Frantastic Pins and happy Vlogmas. Today is the final video in our pin tour series and we are going to wrap up by looking at some of our boxed pins, which essentially are pins that are either too big or too bulky to put into pin books, or pins that are just too nice that we don't want to take out of the boxes. And so that will wrap up the pin tour series for Vlogmas. I hope you've enjoyed looking at all of the pins that I own. If you haven't seen those videos, I'm gonna go ahead and link all the previous videos below for your viewing pleasure. And if you're here to check out our pin advent calendar, as always, that's gonna be at the very end of our video, so stick around to see what pin we got today. And let's go ahead, flip this camera around and check out our pins for today. Alright friends, so today we are not going through another pin book. We're actually going through some boxed pins, boxed sets, and some loose pins that I've been keeping in this binder because they either don't have a home yet, or I had plans to maybe put them onto a pin board or a shadow box. So I wanted to still give you guys a little peek at those pins as well. So I'm gonna put this binder aside and we'll just work our way through this fun little stack of pins right here. So, whoa! Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with this first pin here, and this one was a gift from one of my best friends when they were visiting Tokyo Disneyland. And so this one says Sayonara and it says Disney's Fantillusion, and so I think that's a show out there. And this pin actually is battery operated and it lights up, but it doesn't light up right now because I don't have batteries in it. So this pin is loose because it's too thick to fit in one of my pin books, so I just kind of have it in a special box on the side. This next pin set is the Pixar Onward pin set, and this released this year with the release of the movie Onward. And so this is a 4-pin set. Here you have the Quest of Yore book, Manticore's Tavern, Guinevere, and then the staff that their dad left them. And this set is limited edition of 1900. These next two sets are really fun. These are the VHS sets that I think released in 2018 or 2019? No, 2018. And then I got the Lion King one for Jacob's collection and the Little Mermaid one for mine. And these guys are limited edition of 1500. And they actually open up. So here's the Little Mermaid one. If you open it up, it legit looks like the cassette tape. So that's pretty dope. And then when we open up the Lion King one, it's pretty much the same effect. So here we got cute little Simba in that VHS. The reason that these aren't in any pin books, one, again, because it is pretty thick, but I also really like the way that the box is designed, so I like having it in its box. Okay, these next two pins are also from the parks. Jacob picked these up, I believe, back in January on our trip to Disneyland, and this is the Rise of Skywalker, and this is basically the big little cluster, and then you see BB-8 and the other droid here are sliding elements, and then it is pin on pin with Rey as the top pin element, and then some purple glittery background in the back. And then this pin set is limited edition of 1000. And then we have another Star Wars Rise of Skywalker jumbo pin, and this one is of Kylo Ren. This one's a pretty dope pin as well. The texture of this is a more like matte texture with the lightsaber, and then it is pin on pin with the ship at the bottom. And then this pin was also limited edition of 1000. The next box set we have here is of the Medieval Magic series, and this is of the Robin Hood collection. This is one of the first box sets we bought at the parks. And so as you can see here, it is a 5-pin set, and you have a lot of your very significant characters here with Robin in the middle, Our Ladies at the bottom, Little John up at the top, Prince John up here, and then Friar and, oh my god, I forgot the rooster's name already. But Jacob loves this pin set. It is limited edition of 1,000 as well. It retailed for $75, but I remember getting this on sale. I don't know why. I think we had some like pass holder discount, so this was a really good deal. Along the same lines as Robin Hood, I believe I showed this in my very first YouTube video. This is the LOUNGEFLY Jumbo pin on pin Robin Hood pin. And if you want to see the features of this pin, I'll go ahead and link that video up above. It's really bad quality. It was my first video, so no judgment, please. But this top pin here actually comes off, and there are two separate pins, so you can actually have this reward poster as a single pin of its own. And then this pin was limited edition of 500 and released on the LOUNGEFLY website. And then the last of my box sets that I have to show for you today is one of the newest box sets. This is of the D23 65 Years of Disney Theme Parks. I am not a D23 member, but someone in one of the Facebook trading groups that I'm in was not going to buy the set, so they let me pay them for a nice little pickup here. And so here is a closer look at all 6 of the pins. I'm definitely keeping the castle, the Galaxy's Edge, Ratatouille, and Spaceship Earth. These two I'm unsure if I'm going to be keeping, so they might be up for trade someday eventually. I don't know, we'll see, but there you go. Okay, and the final ones I want to show you today are in this binder, so I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera a little downward. And then these are just, this is not like an official storage solution. This is just a way that I stored them so that they can travel safely from our old apartment. So I haven't yet taken them out, but these are some WDI princess crests that I purchased and traded for. And so here we have Ariel and Eric, here we have Punzi and Flynn, and then down here we have Jasmine and Aladdin, and then my favorite, Tiana and Naveen, and then back here we have Mulan and Shang, or Li Shang. Give you a close-up of that. This is kind of a Mulan page here, and these are the 4 Mulan pins that I picked up at the Disney Studio Store Hollywood back in September. And then I think this was one of the, no, this was part of the pin set, and then this one was the surprise release. But I hadn't yet decided if I wanted to put these in my Mulan book, just because they feel like the aesthetic is so different from like your regular Mulan characters. And so my idea was I was actually going to put all the crests in their own shadow box. So we'll see how that works out. Since we've been traveling for the holidays, that'll probably be a project for 2021. But there you have it, my friends. Those are all of the pins. Give this video a like if you enjoyed going through today's hauls. Comment down below if you had a favorite in today's pin tours. Mine is definitely the princess crest in here, but these are also pretty cute. Anyways, it's time to go check out our Advent pin calendar for today, so stick around and I'll see you next time. Hello friends. Today is the second to last day of Vlogmas. It is Christmas Eve. If you celebrate Christmas, happy Christmas Eve. To the Filipinos and the Hispanics, happy Noche Buena. Christmas Eve is usually when I celebrate with my family, so I hope those of you who are celebrating today are having an amazing time with family. Today is day 24. We do have day 25 to open tomorrow, but I was the dummy who bought the calendar with only 24 boxes. So there are 2 pins in that drawer, but I'm only gonna pull one out, and then tomorrow, the 25th, we're gonna open up the last box. So here we go. Oh man, Okay, this one has a paper inside, so I can't like use the pin to rip it out. So there we go. We're gonna quickly pull this out. You can see the paper around it, and then we're gonna pull the pin out. Oh, this is a large pin. Oh, it's a pirate's pin. Okay, so this is of our buddy Goofy hanging out on the anchor of the ship. And there he goes on our pin board. 24 out of 25 pins opened. If you can figure out what our last pin box is gonna be from, let me know, because I have no idea. I haven't been tracking. But happy Christmas Eve. I will see you guys tomorrow on Christmas Day. Be sure to hit subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you tomorrow.